Over 3 years ago, former President Donald Trump announced a pause on student loan repayments. That pause has now been extended 8 times since, but that will come to an end soon. Local 5 reporter Connor O'Neill tells us what you should know.
Congress recently passed a law preventing further extensions of the student loan repayment pause. These loans will begin accruing interest on September 1st, and payments will then be due starting in October, according to the Office of Federal Student Aid. And many college graduates in the state have gotten used to not having to pay their loans.
A payment pause was very much appreciated for those students.
Johnson works in the Student Financial Aid Office at Iowa State University and says others haven't been as appreciative of this student loan freeze.
The people who maybe have paid off their loans or people who never borrowed loans in the first place are being disadvantaged as a result of this benefit.
But on Tuesday, students at Iowa's 3 public universities received the news that the Iowa Board of Regents approved a 3.5% increase in tuition rates at the University of Iowa, at Iowa State University, and at the University of Northern Iowa, leaving some frustrated.
I am paying majority of my own way, and I don't have many scholarships just the way my parents fall with income and everything. So even just a small increase is going to impact me drastically.
But what exactly does that mean for the students in Iowa? U of I students will pay $300 more next year. ISU students in state will pay $300 more, but out-of-staters will have to pay an extra $1,000. And then students at UNI will also pay around an extra $300 for in-state and $675 more for out-of-state.
Even with inflation of groceries and stuff, it's really hard to even just pay your own way. And then rent on top of that also is increasing and expensive even here just in Ames. So
now Johnson told me she didn't really have an opinion either way about the student loan repayment pause not getting extended, but she does say that all students should go to studentaid.gov for more information on help with repayment and your loans and information like that. In Ames, Connor O'Neill, Local 5 News.
And it is worth noting that this year's tuition increase isn't out of the blue. According to the Iowa Board of Regents records, the board has increased tuition at all 3 schools every year for the past decade.